Hey guys, what's going on? So, PvE's coming out. If it's not, it's already out. And here's a lot of the picks and builds you might be seeing. It's random, but it definitely works. First, we have Garen. He's literally a lawnmower. No matter what he goes through, it's chopped up by the end, like Vlad here. In the early game, I got destroyed. 10 deaths. Barely any kills. I was dependent on my ult. Ashe, dead. Chops through any and everything. Draven, super strong, but can't handle my crit. I went pure crit cloaks in the beginning. Even right here, I was waiting for Vlad, still got him, unsuspecting. So, the lawnmower technique is what I like to call it. Even when a rock gets in your way, it may stop the blades for a second, but you still chop it up in the end until you get killed. But straight crit cloaks is the build you want to go for Garen. I went straight for the IE. Uh, Another good thing to throw in there is probably Youmuu's for the movement speed and a Death Stance for the lifesteal or the AoE damage heal. But other than that, you do this kind of damage. You clear waves, you chop right through them, and you make ribbons disappear. That was a lucky crit with the Q. That's Garen. Next up here, we have Tryndamere. Now, I like to call Tryndamere the helicopter. Non-stop spinning and steady going through enemies. He's not really a lawnmower because he's not constantly mowing it down, but so much a helicopter because of how much he's moving and how fast he goes. Now, a lot you can do with Tryndamere is just roam. It's the best bet. I took him mid lane against Veigar, but just roaming top lane because it's easy kills. You just spin to win all day. I went full AP here because there's no point in going AD. It still hurts, but AP is definitely better. Now, you definitely want to just keep proccing your ult, even though it looks like you won't die, but definitely keep that on hand. You want to keep it on hand because you can just do this and walk through towers. Pretty easy, even through the stun. But full AP, I went Ludens first. You just definitely want to keep that AP going. Keep spamming Q so you can heal back up and things like that. But definitely be careful. You're gonna want an adaptive helm if you're playing against him, and be careful of his ult. Next, I go Gunblade because why not? I figured if I'm doing damage, I can heal a little bit off of it too. Even diving. Diving is literally no problem. You just chop right through them. Constant spinning of the blades. It's a helicopter technique. Plus, you want to keep roaming so you're traveling and traveling and traveling non-stop. Right here, I just chop through them all. You get the lucky crit every now and then too. 35% really goes a long way. But you still want to spam that Q. But Tryndamere is just another one of those picks that you're going to see. Especially in the middle of team fights. Just run them all down. And since you have so much AP and you're about to die, your ult ran up. Right here, you just Q through. Full heal. Simple as that. That's Tryndamere for URF. Next up on this list, we have Ahri. Now, I couldn't really give her a name besides the torpedo. It's just a constant spam of dashing and the abilities, and honestly, just simple outplays. Right here, Annie overextended, ult, charm, flash, simple as that. You do too much damage, you can constantly spam your charm and your Q, and your ult's up every 16 seconds. Now, if that's not strong for URF, you're going full AP because mana is definitely not a problem. No one stands a chance, especially if you know how to land the skill shots. Once you start landing them, you're golden, especially if they want to chase. But the one thing that may affect you, probably the stuns, like Annie. But not right here. A good thing is surprise attack. If you can dash on them before they even see you, it's a pretty simple fight. That's why I'm always staying around in the back line. But the main goal is you're really just going to want to roam a lot. Make sure you get your charm off before they can see you, or or predict them. Kind of like Annie flashing into the charm. And always kill Tibbers for the plus 50. Now, here comes Sion driving by for some reason. Very easy pick off, especially when the ult's right back up after going for Fizz. But just go full AP. I went Rallies for the slow. It was definitely helpful, especially when I started to chase and things like that. Ludens for the movement speed. See, definitely caught Sion off guard because I came out of nowhere with the charm and the Q, plus the ult. and the charm just does massive damage. And they can't catch you because of the slow. Even the Fed Fiora, just cue the wave non-stop, outplay, wait to use the charm, outweight her W, like here, because she's stationary, things like that. But Void Staff for the Magic Pen because they can easily go Adaptive Helm and stop my damage. So Void Staff is a must. I'm definitely going for the Rabadons next. Super easy to do. Even the Strong Jacks doesn't stand a chance, especially when you land the charm. If you can be as unpredictable as possible, Ari is super easy to play in URF. But yeah, the main goal you want to do, be unpredictable, go as much AP as you possibly can. But be careful where you dash, because you may get caught out with the CC. But that's Ari for URF. Now, finally and most importantly, we have Singed. Singed has a really, really weak early game. As bad as it may seem, just push through, and if your team can last long enough, you become a flipping god. Like, literally flipping. It's kind of surprising how good you can do. Now, in the beginning, you just want to KS, try to pick off as many kills as possible. I rushed movement speed first and went for the rallies because I knew people are going to be walking around trying to chase because they go really fast. It's URF. And right here, always bring Ghost, in my opinion. I want to bring the Ghost so I can keep catching up to them. I spam ult. Your ult is on a 25-second cooldown, but it lasts for 26 seconds, so you're constantly using your ult. And Ghost, it's up a few seconds after. Now, I had to get Sweeper because of Shaco, and it was definitely a good counter to their team. So Singe is actually a good pick that you kind of want to keep, especially if they have a lot of teleporting or jumps or just invis jumps like Shaco, so he couldn't Q out of this one. And just be on guard. Right here, I W Katarina so she can't jump out. She's really strong against champions in URF. And the poison trail is stacking up. I start to go some magic resist because they're killing us. I still want to win the game. But here is the challenge. Can I outflip the volley? Because this is a constant flip battle throughout this whole game. So if you end up matching against the volley, it's actually really fun. Just keep out flipping. But the main focus is the flip. But you still want to max your Q. Definitely go to full AP and everything like that. You can get some easy outplays if you time your W along with your E. Still out flipping this dude. So next up, my team caught up. And we're just pushing through. I'm just keeping the flips going. Katarina's still pretty strong. But it's to the point where I have Adaptive Helm, Rabadons, Rallies, and Spirit Visage. So I take no magic damage, really. But I still do tons of damage. Even in death. And right here, we have our last flip battle. Which wasn't really a flip battle this time, but ultimately I won. Because flips are on point. And I just go magic penetration as the last item. So movement speed, the rallies, the MR, I just need it for that game. You can go armor, there's a bunch of different things you can go. So the game was very easy. Now, I'll have a part 2 coming soon, but until then, I'll see you guys later.